A wonderful afternoon to you, sir.
A pleasure, bro.
I
Good to
salute
meet
you.
you.
Yeah.
As always.
Now, in case you don't know, we have a wonderful man here whom I would give the platform to introduce himself. But believe me, he's a man, if you've not known him yet, you really need to know him. And, sir, please, may we meet you, sir?
Hello, my name is Mazi Iheanyi Igboko. I work as the executive director at the Center for Memories in Chetandi Igbo, an institution, that documents the history, culture, and excellence of the Igbo people across the world.
You've heard it. You've heard it. You can't mention Igbo people as far as we are concerned presently in our present day without mentioning Mr. Ifeanyi. It's a pleasure to have you here.
A pleasure always.
Please, sir, can you tell us the purpose of this gathering here today?
Our visit, our coming, our participation in this conference is just to underscore the importance of women within society. Every society that fails to recognize the role that its women play will definitely fail. And every society that is very curious, inquisitive about building must recognize the integral role, how crucial women are towards building a very, a thriving society. And our coming here is to support women, for women to know that they have men who are in support of, their efforts. They have men who recognize the role that they play, that they have men who are invested in seeing the women in our society survive, thrive, grow, advance, because everybody within every specific society has a role to play, whether they are boys, whether they are girls, whether they are men, whether they are women. It is only when everybody plays their own role that the society will become will become what we expect that particular society to be. And I mean, I can't say, I can say a lot of things, about why this particular conference is important. It's also very important to groom young girls so that they can become, you see all these women who have made different advancements, different achievements, and you begin to look at them as if they have superpowers. Yes, their superpowers came from a source, and that's what this conference is about to achieve. Also, growing other girls, other young women to become superpower, to become gutsy women. So I am fully in support of what is happening here today.
Now, there are people who feel that women inclusion in not just Nigeria but Africa, it's 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 nothing to write home about. What can you say about that? Why is it that we don't have much women representation, especially when it comes to the corridors of power? What can you say
I
about
think,
this?
when you look at the state of our society today, you see that we're in a failing society. I mean, everybody is, it's even obvious to the blind that that we're in a society that has refused to grow. And, it's idiocy for people to do the same thing repeatedly over and over again, even without fail, even without any result, and they still continue to, do the same thing. And if we want to be introspective, to ask ourselves, to reevaluate why we are where we are and where we need to be in, we begin to see that there are loopholes in the fundamental things that we need to do to advance this society. Women are not included, boys are not included, girls are not included. So how do you expect a collegiate of men, to speak up for issues that concern women? They are men, they are not women. So how do you expect them to do that? They cannot. Our society can only grow when we allow people to thrive in the positions that they're supposed to be in. So in response to your question, it shouldn't be spoken of that in this age and time we should be talking about women inclusion. If you go back to our storied past, you find out that our society were able to function because we had everybody playing their role. Ekerorweke. We had the roles women play within this. For instance, in when it comes to market, when it comes to even marital issues, it was women, not even men. And that's why no man wants to be, there's a process called inodunwoke. No man wants to be on top by women, because other men will laugh at him that is a woman beater and women are now sitting on top of you. So because of that, they have to respect themselves, they have to respect their wives. If you read things fall apart, which we had the festival, There's a week of peace, and even in the week of peace, you're not even expected to touch anybody, to do any act of violence. And Okonkwo went ahead to beat his wife. What did the society do to him? They dealt with him because he did something that the society has has termed an abominable act. And I think again, there's a responsibility on the societal part that we are failing on. We have failed on the accountability part. We have now lost our voices when we should have those voices. If there are things that are not working, it's all of us are the members of the society. You, me, them, this collective makes up the society. And so when we begin to shake responsibility and allow some certain people to hold these rights for us, that means we've lost our voice and we cannot grow as a people. We can only grow as a people when each of us reclaims our voice and contributes in such a way that will uplift the society and make it stand out the way we want it to.
This is a wonderful one. Now, just briefly, talking about women inclusion, because we are here for the women, so all emphasis is on women. Some people say women often don't support their fellow women. I don't know if this you're the right person to answer this, but let me still ask. Let's say there's election coming up, a woman is coming out. Some women will not even vote for her, all right, because she's a woman. But so, do you think you have anything to say
I think
concerning?
women have always been the greatest supporters of women. I think it is it is very ironic for people to say that women don't support women. I think it's a lie that those who don't like women coming together to fight for themselves sell, so that people will think that women don't support women. Women support women. Women are the greatest supporters of women. So I've always rallied myself around causes that support women. I see that. But again, it's also very important to state that women only support credible women. When a woman is not credible, you don't expect other women just for the fact that you're a woman. When a woman is incompetent, you don't expect women just to come and support this woman just because she's a woman. You have to be credible, you have to be competent, and you see, I mean, a lot of women will come out en masse to support you. Yeah. So I really don't. I think women have always been the greatest supporters of women. Yeah.
We really appreciate you. Now, can you, because you are Igbo representative, can you kenendi Igbo n'asụsụ Igbo?
Cho Igbo mma mmanụ
Yeah.
nke onye chiri ya zee. Ndị Igbo na-ekwu sị na ife kwụlụ ife akwụdebe ya. So ọ na-aka mma na enwe nwoke enwe nwaanyị. Ọkwa maka ọganiru nke obodo, maka ịkwalite obodo, maka na ebe e nwere ndị okokporo nọrọ, enwero ndị na-eto eto na-esofa. Ebe nwe ụmụ nwoke nọrọ, enwere ụmụ nwaanyị na-ebe afọ, ife ama ndabakwa n'ọfụma ọfụma. Eme ọnwa ya bụ anyị na-akpakwa nkata ka ife dị mma, na eme a na-enweghere ebe ụmụ nwoke ga-anọ, ebe ụmụ nwaanyị ga-anọ, ebe ndị ụmụ nwoke ntakịrị na ụmụ nwaanyị ntakịrị ga-anọ, maka na anyụkọ mamịrị ọnụ ọgbọ ụfụ. Ihe agbabara ụfụfụ n'obodo anyị bụ na anyị achọba ka anyụkọ ya ọnụ. Anyị ga-anyụkọ ya ọnụ maka na igwe bụ ike, onye ahụ akwa na nwanne ya. Ka emesịa.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.